Good morning, gladiators. Uh, we are going to begin working on an informational essay using a Foursquare graphic organizer. We're just going to be doing Monday's work today, so there'll be a separate video for each day that we will be working on this essay. So when you are given a prompt to write an essay, especially this year in STAR, you'll be taking the writing test. It's going to give you a prompt and it's going to give you a quote. And this is how you should approach um, your prompt and quote so that it can help you generate some ideas on topics. So this quote says, "True humor is fun. It does not put down, kid, or mock. It makes people feel wonderful, not separate, different, and cut off." And the prompt states, why is it important to laugh? So you should at first read the quotation maybe a couple of times to really understand what it's saying. And then in your LMB or on a sheet of paper, explain in your own words what the quote means. So in my own words, it means that humor, um, something that is funny, does not hurt other people. It does not put them down or make them feel separate. It makes people feel good, wonderful. And so then you take a position on the prompt and you answer it. It is important to laugh so that others can feel good. So this is the prompt that we will be writing about. When is it appropriate to stand up for what is right? The quote reads, "The only thing necessary for the triumph, the win of evil, for evil to win, is for good men to do nothing." And think about Elie Wiesel and his quote about indifference and how the opposite of love is not hate but indifference in terms of the Holocaust and people who did nothing to help them. And so we read the quotation in your LNB. You're going to explain what the quote means in your own words, and then you're going to take a position on the prompt. You're going to answer the prompt by saying that it is appropriate to stand up for what is right when, and then you let us know. So you can take a moment to watch this brainstorming video to help generate some reasons or support. But we will be using the text-to-text, text-to-self, and text-to-world um, graphic organizer to help generate some ideas. So using our practice prompt, why is it important to laugh? Then maybe you could think about a situation when laughter was important within a story that you read, a novel that you read, an article, maybe a poem. So we've read already we're in the process of reading two different books. You can think about Freak the Mighty and how um, Kevin made Max laugh when he was comforting him about his dad and finding out about who his dad really was. You could use personal situations or experiences that happened to you to generate ideas and reasons and why it's important to laugh during difficult situations and how it made you feel better or a friend feel better. Or you could use text to world examples to help brainstorm ideas why it's important to laugh. But we will be doing this with our prompt. When is it appropriate to stand up for what is right? When did you stand up for someone or someone stand up for you? That would be text to self. Text to text. We could use any of the novels we've read, any of the stories that we've read when somebody stood up for what was right and did the right thing. And then we've been learning about the Holocaust or different genocidal events in history. And so you can use any current situations about something you've read or seen when someone stood up for what was right. And then we'll continue on with Tuesday's lesson tomorrow.